All right. Sorry, Mercury retrograde. I know, vicariously back for the third time. If you guys want to catch up with what I'm talking about, please watch part 2. You'll really be into it. If you want to know more about yourself and how intuitive you are, and you want to know more about you and just kind of figure things out a little bit, please watch this little series because, you know, I'm sorry. This video has been broken up into 3 pieces. Please watch the previous videos so you can learn a little bit more. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just continue. When will you drop the astrology training, though? You're too sweet. Vicariously me. I did have Astrology 101, which was like the beginnings of astrology. Maybe I should get into a more extensive astrology for some people. I didn't know if that was a need or a want, so I haven't. But if there's enough people that want to know more about these kinds of things, I'd be happy to do, you know, a little class with you guys. But anyways, yeah, we're looking at all these different teachers, different tarot readers. You should be able to see what their signs are based on how they teach, preach, communicate, do tarot, those kinds of things. I'm a firecracker, so rising Sagittarius for me. So this is why I come off, well, offensive to a lot of people most of the time. That's the rising sign out of me. But just to get an intuitive look at how I read and who I am and what goes on in my channel, I'm not very creative, even though I'm a Saggy rising, with my videos. Mostly because I'm not tech smart. I would love to be more creative, but I struggle in that area. But as far as intelligence, intuition, communication, or the way I read cards, or the way I just read people, I do have a Pisces moon. And it is in the 4th house. So it's a water moon in a water house. It is what it is. And I have my Jupiter in a water sign in a water house. So just to kind of show you guys, when someone is intuitive or really good at what they do with specific intuitive things, well, why or where are they getting this from? I'm not a shit talker. I'm not trying to bash anyone. I'm just saying we do have credentials about who we are and what we do. I'm not saying anyone's better than anyone else, but I am saying some people are blessed in a certain area more than other people. And it's a blessing, not a curse. It is part of your path, and you are to embrace it. Astrology is my next course of study. I wouldn't have it from anyone else. Oh, vicariously me, you are too sweet. I am so glad that you're willing to learn astrology, though. That is wonderful, really wonderful. I would start out with, if you want to just like, because I'm not ready to get into the classes yet, but if you want to just start touching on things, in Vedic Sidereal, Kapil Raj is the best to get started. He makes it simple to understand. And if you want to get more extensive, Simon Chakowski, I don't know how to say his last name, wonderful, and Ernest Whelm. Those are my other top 2 favorites as far as being taught. Okay, having someone teach you is a whole nother thing. There's some other great astrologers, even Vedic, that I watch. Punit's astrology, Victakara. There's a lot of other people I like, but they're not excellent teachers in my example. Like, I feel like if you need to be taught, you need a good teacher that makes it simple to understand and easy for you to do on your own. And so Simon, Ernest Whelm, and Kapil Raj, number 1, are the best by far to start learning on your own for Vedic Sidereal. And also, if you guys want to know some other trivia here a little bit about, because we talked about intuition. You know, the guy that posted this video that I'm responding to and said, anyone can do this, you know, it's true, anyone can buy a pack of cards, anyone can do whatever, but not everyone is blessed in those areas to do these kinds of things. So there is a difference. But if you want to know who are some really great astrologers, they're going to have Aquarius. You guys are like, what? You know, it's damn true. Gemini and Aquarius, those 2 are going to be top tier for being an excellent astrologer because they have to be science-based. Astrology is a science, and you have to make sense of it. They have to have a very good Mercury. So Mercury in Gemini, Mercury in Libra, Mercury in Aquarius, brilliant, intelligent person. Mercury in Virgo, Mercury in Capricorn, Mercury in Taurus, very intelligent person. Who are the top though? Who are the most intelligent? Those are going to be Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo. Hold on, I'm having a brain issue. I'm just going through the houses in my mind. Give me a second. No, that's what it is. I'm sorry. The most intelligent signs are going to be Gemini, Aquarius, and Virgo. Period. And again, this is all based here on Mercury. Mercury is your ability to learn. If you have a Mercury with some issues, you're going to struggle with learning. Learning disabilities and sometimes things like that. Mars and Mercury make a great combination for an excellent, intelligent person. Very sharp. People with Aquarius rising or an Aquarius-based energy with any good planet like Mercury or Mars would be extremely intelligent. Being able to learn astrology. Moon in Aquarius would be a wonderful astrologer. Wonderful. So, you know, intuition does go into the other signs, believe me. But the air signs are going to be promoting top astrologers and Virgo. Okay, so it's the one other sign. Yes, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio can be good astrologers, but not great. Not great. You're going to need great. And astrologers would be more seen in the 10th house. Your career. Or, you know, what drives you to work. What do you want to work on? Where do you want to learn? So D10, Navamsha, if you have Aquarius and a rising or Aquarius moon, Aquarius Mercury, or Mars, you're going to be great at astrology. I know I hate to say anything about myself anymore, but in my D10, I know this because I've studied it. I do happen to be an Aquarius rising with Mercury and Mars and moon, so I fucking know what it needs to be a great astrologer. There's no way in hell I feel I'm as good as any of the teachers I've learned from. Fuck no. I just feel like I have 1,000 more things to learn. At least, like I feel like I'm a baby in the astrology community. If I was to go to an astrology seminar with a bunch of astrologers, I would feel like the little child in the room that doesn't belong because they're just fucking awesome. Joni Patry, she's fucking amazing too. But follow her. She's great to learn astrology from. So anyways, I hope that helped you guys on some of these things. There's some great astrologers out there to go follow. I follow Vedic Sidereal, but if you want to follow Tropical, that's fine. I'm sorry we're in part 3, but we're going to keep going. I was on my tarot reading and I got sidetracked. Typical Gemini bullshit in a Mercury retro, soon to come. And I got sidetracked, so please forgive me. But I was talking about the spiritual realization, a breakthrough, a spiritual awakening, and I wanted to just touch on a video that I saw recently. Vicarious is me, I can understand that, but you add it to tarot, and that's how I'd use it. Oh, great. Well, then thank you. That would probably be a good class then, me adding astrology to tarot. And I would love to send, if you want to do that vicariously, I can check on my astrology class and see if I can send you some videos. I think it's available for like $99. And right now for the Christmas special, if you spend $99, you get a free astrology and tarot reading. So Vicarious, if you want to learn any astrology from me, I have how many markers? 4 astrology videos or 5? In Astrology 101, how to learn the houses, the planets, and etc. Done. And then you'll get a free astrology and tarot on top for Christmas. So if you want to learn astrology from me, you can do that. It's on my website, www.jks1111.com. 4? Thank you, markers. I thought it was 4. Okay. So, much respect to my girlfriend that posted his video for him to let people know Anyone can do tarot, and to not fall victim to tarot readers on the channels that want to hook you in with they're the utmost, highest, and most spiritual people and you can't do it on your own. Yes, I agree. That's bullshit. I don't like people that say I'm the only spiritual gifted one. That's a very dark shadow side with a very high ego. Anyone can learn to be more intuitive for sure, but there are gifted people. And just if you're led to one, you'll know. If you're not, that's okay. I do encourage every human, though, to get a tarot deck. Everybody, because it's good to play with, it's good to learn from, and it is an exercising tool for your intuition. And you will get better at it, no matter what moon sign you have, no matter anything. If you have the determination with Mars to go out there and pick up your own deck and learn tarot and learn maybe a little astrology, you'll be able to get answers for yourself. Because anyone can tap into the spiritual world and anyone can talk to spirit. And that is what I agree with him. Anyone can talk to spirit. Everyone can have a relationship with the creator, source, and spirit realm. Okay? Yes. And I encourage you all. But like I said, there are differences and people are created differently. We are not all the same. There are differences in the masculine and feminine groups, and there is even more differences with the zodiac signs and even more differences in the houses. And this is why when you guys are doing your own astrology research with your own birth charts, you have to pick apart. Even the videos people post on YouTube, it's general. You see how we could separate an intuitive by asking A, what are you, feminine, masculine? There's a separation there. B, are you water, fire, earth, air? And there's a separation there. C, where is your planet in one of those signs? D, there's another separation there. And E, where in those houses are you? And then boom, there's another separation. So you see how there's like a dissecting into everyone's chart, what makes you unique and different, and you'll see. And that's the same with readers. There are the epitome of extreme psychics and intuitives, and then there are the middle grade and the lower grade, you know, and that's okay. We're all different. We all have the capabilities, and you'll be led to who you need to be led to. Okay? So anyways, I'll continue with the reading now for finally. I just wanted to help you guys because he did post that and I felt it led people clusterfucked onto spirituality. And if you guys follow me, I just want you to, you know, understand. There are special, gifted, and there's not. No, not everyone's the same. And I'm going to leave that there. 13 minutes and 13 seconds. Oh, crack my back. Okay. Oh, where was I at? So anyways, we read about the tower on your person. And your person is obviously going to be changing their lifestyle. I do feel they're going to change, and of course it's New Year's resolution, but still regardless. Changing health, changing relationship status, because this person that they're with currently is very controlling and they're not happy there. With the Four of Swords, I feel like they've been thinking and meditating on this for a while, and it's going to become crystal clear. And I do feel like with the Four of Swords, that's what it means. It's going to become crystal clear overall, underall energy. And down here with the Nine of Wands, they've been guarded. They've been guarded against all of this. They've been protective of their relationship and protective of their situation and choices. But it is becoming clear now. So I'm going to touch on this one. This is the zombie toad. Did you know that the most successful people in your time nap? Yeah, they sleep a lot. Resting one's mind, body does wonders for the creative energy in your soul in this physical world. So allow yourself to fall asleep and find peace without constant interference. Sometimes the best course of action is no action at all. So just for today, take a load off your worries and rest those bones. And I feel that way. We've been through a lot over Christmas. Now's time to just rest and relax. It's just like, okay. You know, sometimes you need a vacation from your vacation. And overall, under all, that's what your person is doing currently. Your person is just resting, giving it a rest, not taking any action. They will be taking action. I intuitively feel there's going to be a tower within a week, within about 7 days. This is blessed by the universe. They're going to be given a new, reinvigoration with their life and encouragement to want better and more love. And I do feel actions towards a choice and a decision about where they're going to live, be, and go is going to be within 2 weeks. So, in my intuitive opinion, your person is going to have a breakup in a week. And they're going to be choosing where they're going to live and go and be in 2 weeks. The Sonoran desert toad, the zombie toad, got its nickname from the fact that it spends most of its life underground in a state of hibernation. The only thing that can wake this toad up in a state of hibernation is for him to come above ground in the rain when the monsoons hit the deserts of the Southwest. This triggers an eternal alarm for the toad, much like the Four of Swords. And you just have to wait until the timing is right. Sometimes acting before you need could not only be a waste of energy, it could be dangerous. Now is the time that your person is being still, in rest, waiting for the right moment. In business and their career, they're kind of getting out of their own way. There's rings. This rings loud and true for this card. It's not a time to push, but to just kind of settle. So in their work, they're just kind of leaving it be. They're not rocking the boat in career or work right now. But in family and relationships, do they need to stop and let others look after them for a change? They need to allow themselves to lean on others for support and let others play a bigger role in their life than they've ever allowed in the past. It's time for them to take themselves out of the action and see what happens. And I believe this is by allowing the universe, spirit, source, creator, guides to step in. Because they've been too controlled and too controlling with their own self. And so now it's rest, peace, prayer, meditation. God, spirit, source, creator, step into my life and help me, guide me, move me, take me to somewhere that I need to be. I will step out of your way. I will not interfere. I will let what needs to happen, happen. This is someone that is saying, let Jesus take the wheel. And that's what they're doing. They're letting Jesus take the wheel, figure speech, because they've been too controlled by someone in the past. So 8 of Cups, Tower, death, just for you guys to know what's happening. And, you know, they're also resting their body because they're recovering from some kind of a sickness. So, journal card prompt of the day. What are they afraid will happen if they're not there to control everything, or the person that normally controls everything is not there? And so they're worried because they let a lot of people take the wheel most of the time, but it's been the wrong people. So they're kind of worried about it. Second, where could they get some downtime in their schedule? Like a massage, meditation, rest. This person moves around way too much. And thirdly, if they could go anywhere for vacation, where would they go and why? So they're definitely thinking about wanting to take a vacation. I think they sure could use one. Okay? So that's what I see happening there with the Four Swords. So the overall, and this speaks for itself, true love, new love is coming into your person's life with the Ace of Cups. Under here we have secretive, secondary, and a sellout. And that's a lot of why this Tower has stepped into their life. They've always allowed their partner, whoever this karmic is, to make decisions for them and to say what's going to happen. Now it's time for them to step away from this person, 8 of Cups, Death, Tower, and let the universe speak for them and protect them. So your person is very protected right now. And again, that decision in 2 weeks will come where I think they're going to want to move away from this other person. They're stepping into their power, which we already knew. Emperor. Here we go again. Bear, rest, and retreat. Absolutely. 4 swords. It's consistent. They're just resting right now. They're not taking any action. This is why next week the tower is going to hit. Right now they need to rest up because that tower is coming for their life. And then in 2 weeks the decision will be made. So right now they're just getting ready for the big move. But there is steady growth, okay? There's steady growth in their life. They're getting down the right path, and there is going to be some new opportunities coming their way. And they're going to be getting some clarity. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards because we've pretty much gotten through that. In part 1, the axe, the breakthrough, the tower, that's what's happening with your person. Let's get some specifics for you guys. You guys have been so patient with me. Thank you for listening and watching these 3 videos. For those of you that maybe just watched 1 and 2 or 1 and 3, thank you. It's still a thank you. Thank you for participating. Okay, I want you to think long and hard about a question you want answered with your person. Ooh, it's about to get answered. That one really wants to come out. Okay. Overall, underall, your person is in a 3 of Pentacles energy, ready to grow with you, ready to move with you. Look at that, 33 people in the room, 333. This is your person saying, I'm willing. I'm willing to move with you. I'm willing to go forward with you. I'm willing to work with you, and I am willing to be a part of our connection and participate with us together here. I want to work with the universe. I want to follow my path. And the door's opening, that there's cooperation. And I feel this is mostly going to hit home for people that feel like your person was not cooperating in your relationship, that you were doing all the work. This person is saying, I don't want you to do all the work. I'm coming in to do some work now. What's going on in your person's life today, right? The day after Christmas. 5 of Swords, conflict. Today, there's been some arguing. There's been some trouble in paradise. They don't want to argue. Very Libra. They do not want to argue. Libras hate arguing. But it just keeps happening. There's too much pain, too much drama under the surface for it to continue being ignored.
I want to bath.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to get the water right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Because I want to play my new toys in the water.
Okay.
Not the submarine.
Yeah,
Because he said not to put the submarine in the water. Let's go, boy.
that's right. You can play with your new shark. Just don't get the remote control in the water or it won't work. Yeah, no remote control in the water.
Okay. I know the water playing with toys. That is good.
Sorry, guys. See if that water's good.
I will very soon.
Okay, sorry about that. So anyways, your person currently right now in their situation is having a lot of conflict at home. Oh, good. So in family and relationships at home, which is I know it's what they're dealing with, someone feels like it's really important for them to always be right. But oftentimes, always being right leads people right into the battle, even with those you love. It does not yield the result that someone expected that it would. Now, many try to avoid conflict, but when they feel something is not resonating or they need to speak out, they're going to do it, and it's going to ruffle feathers, period. So there's some family conflict. Someone has to listen instead of speaking and honor instead of chastising. But I feel like what's going on at home is chastising. Prickly, there's the porcupine, just prickly, picking at the situation, nitpicking, being easily aggravated, easily irritated, suspicious, unhappy, and uncomfortable. To clarify that situation, we have the moon card coming out. So currently in their situation, there's an intuitive hit. Something's off. Something's off, something's not right. Someone's intuition is telling them, but their logic is like, nope, don't listen to it. That's just fantasy. Those are just thoughts. In fact, there might be an argument where someone says, I know something's wrong and you're not telling me something. And the other person's like, you're being ridiculous. Why are you letting these imaginative thoughts hit your head? Nothing's going on. There's nothing to worry about. You're overreacting. You're being overly emotional. Stop trying to pick a fight with me. But there's an intuitive there with the moon, a feminine, quite possibly, at home that says, no, something's wrong. I know something's wrong. I feel it and I can't ignore it. Queen of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Feminine energy could be a mother, just could be a woman. Cancer is pretty prominent. It's like something's wrong. I know something's wrong. Even though you don't want to tell me something's wrong, please talk to me. So what's going on right now with your person is they know that there's this watery feminine energy here that's just attacking like, hey, the fuck. And this person feels like they're in a committed relationship. They're married, they have a family, whatever. But this person's very offended. Or they know something's up with the Queen of Cups. And we have the Lover's card. So the fight at home, I think there's another woman or another man. There's somebody else. Why don't you love me like you used to? Why don't you touch me the way you used to? Why don't you talk to me the way you used to? Something's off with the way you handle me, treat me, love me, are with me. And you know, it's more noticeable because this person's been home for like a few days. So it's like when you're around each other, you can really get those intuitive hits and you can really sense something's wrong. But we do have someone here at home that feels conflicted, possibly torn between two lovers. And there is some secret emotions that haven't quite come to the surface before yet. I don't know if it's going to come to the surface or what's going to be happening because of all of this. We have the Fool. Leaping, running, getting away from the situation. To me, that cricket is just jumping out of harm's way. Starting a new, fresh start, clear, new beginning. The Fool in the future. Followed by the Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights. Wow, this is nightmares, worries, frustrations. There's the bedroom. No one's in bed. It's like I'm out of bed. I can't stop thinking and thinking about this situation. So in the future, there's worry. There's anxiety about having a new beginning, starting fresh, starting anew. Very, very worried. 10 of Wands. It's a big burden to make that move. And 10 of Wands generally means literally a move. Somebody could be packing bags, loading up, getting a U-Haul. That's stress. And this is all going to happen very, very soon. Again, that fight that's going to happen in about 7 days, the Tower. On the 9th day, there might be some moving, you know, or maybe just packing, making plans, making calls. Where am I going to go? There's definitely a new start and a fresh beginning because there's multiple relationships going on here, Queen of Cups, Moon lovers. There's a secret. The moon can mean secret, and then lover, and then love. Queen of Cups represents a loving relationship. So there's a committed loving relationship, there's another lover, and there's a secret lover, period. And that's what's going on at home over there. And there's Five of Swords conflict. So, yeah, naturally this person's like, I'm willing to work with spirit. I'm willing to work with the energy and move out of this stagnant situation. What else is going to happen in the near future? The Five of Wands, another five. Frustration, hardship, worry. God. I mean, they're going to fight like hell to get out of this situation. This is not going to be easy. I think this is why Spirit wanted this person to rest for this whole week. For the next few days. It's like rest, get rejuvenated and revived, because you're going to go through some shit. The Tower, Death, Eight of Cups, the Fool, Ten of Wands, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Nine of Swords. I mean, this person is not going to have it easy coming up. That's difficult in so many realms, in so many aspects. Bottom of the deck. Three of Swords. Yeah, third party situation, my friends. And this is an elephant graveyard. She is visiting her dead relative. Did you know elephants do that? Did you know that they will walk 1,000 miles on the anniversary of one of their fallen family members to go honor them dying? It's amazing, but that's what elephants do. It's badass. Anyway, she's visiting a grave here. She's brokenhearted. She's hurting. The storm is headed towards her in this case. It's not behind her. The overall undraw energy with your person is 3-3. And we started out and we had 33 people in the room. Three of Pentacles. Now we have Three of Swords. 3-3-3. And this is third party energy. This is suffering. But this is also healing and growth. Divine Empress. Like something, this is a seed. It's being planted. And it's going to grow from this. And that's what's really going to be happening with this person. I think a seed has been planted. That they have to go and leave this situation. And we already heard about it. And it's controlling, devil energy. It's problems. Of course they have to leave. And look at that. We're at 33 minutes. So they know in order to grow, they're going to have to move out of this situation. Let's get some more energy here. Show me more energy about this current situation. Bear, rest and retreat. They're not doing anything right now. They're hunkering down. Hunkering down. Probably because of the weather. But it's also hibernation. Same with the Four Swords Toad. We got it again. We do have a spiritual realization with the pine cone. Again, the pineal gland being activated. They realize currently that they cannot stay in this situation, that there is somebody else. Three of Pentacles, Three Swords. And then we have the butterfly, big changes, which is transformation. Death, Tower, Scorpio vibes. Okay? So this is Temperance. Four Swords. And Death. Tower. So they're not going to act on it today. They're not going to act on it tomorrow. They're going to take a few days. But all this time that they're at home dealing with their situation, there's conflict. There's the important discovery. What has this person come to realize? What has this person come to realize, please, with the moon and the pine cone? There it is from the very beginning of part 1 video, robotic. They have come to realize that they are wearing a mask, superficial, they're fake, and there's the non-action, 4 swords, temperance. Wow, guys. Yeah. They're just like, I realize that you're fake. You don't really want to be here. You're just here. Your body's here, but your spirit is somewhere else. You don't want to do anything, do you? You just want to stay here and ride it out. Someone is riding out the storm. They're not going to have to ride it out much longer because it's about to die and there's about to be a tower in a week. But currently, right now, at their home situation, they're realizing someone has been faking it the whole time. That it hasn't been real, it's been fake. Their love, their relationship, their marriage, their connection, it's been fake as fuck. And there's nothing but a lot of secrets inside this relationship. So show me more about this future position, what's going to be happening over there. Let's go ahead. Show me the future. What do we see upcoming? Some upcoming events. What do we see in the upcoming? We have the pipe. Ooh, smooth transition. I love that. Smooth. So I know it's difficult, but it's going to be smooth. Okay, this is 6 of Swords. They're getting ready to move and move on. This is followed by the leaves, the gradual shift. Yes, this is great. Gradual shift. You know why? Because this has been kind of slowly evolving for quite some time. It hasn't been just sudden. Next is the dandelion, planting seeds. And I told you, this is a seed. It's a seed that they know they've had to go, but they just hadn't. Bottom of the deck again, candles, important discovery. Yeah, because someone's going to discover you've been fake, you've been lying. You don't really want to be here. You don't really love me. You want to get out. You want to have new love. Ace of Cups. You want to go be with the other person. Yes, I do. This person's like, I actually do. And again, right now, there's no action. They're riding out the storm, but the storm's coming. Tower, Death, 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords. It's coming. 10 of Wands. And they're going to be worried. They're going to be stressed out, 9 of Swords, in the future about all of this. But it's going to be a smooth transition. It's going to be what it needs to be. Next is forceful. They feel kind of forced out. Ooh, there might be a fight where it's like, you need to get the F out. Get the F out. You don't have a choice. I want you gone. Wow. You've been cheating. You've been lying. There's the Tower. Look at that. We talked about it multiple times. The second time it came up with the 3 of Swords. There's a Tower. I know you're seeing someone else. 2 of Wands. There's the decision. And you guys know I shuffled. You know I did. These cards all came out earlier. You saw me shuffle it. There's the 4 of Swords. Taking a rest, taking it easy. Guys, I really did. I swear to you, I really did shuffle this deck just like I did any other. That is a confirmative message from Source that this is definitely, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, foreseen in the future, and it is going to happen. And again, someone's going to feel forced. It's not that they're, I mean, I know the 2 of Wands is there and there's choice, but it's more so a choice of where I'm going to go. Am I going to live at this apartment or that apartment? Am I going to live with this friend or am I going to live with my ex? Am I going to live with her? Am I going to live with him? Am I going to say sorry and try to make this work? Or am I just going to accept what's happening